Okay, today I want to quickly cover couple install instructions. One is to use an alternative browser to Internet Explorer's Mozilla's Firefox. Um, there's pros and cons to both. There's exploits and issues with both. I'm not here to defend or promote either one, but typically I run Firefox because of some of the programs or plugins that are available. And one of those is called NoScript. So I'm going to go over installation of Mozilla Firefox first, and we'll just type in Firefox in Google, and it's mozilla.org, and there's our icon. Download, shoots up the instructions here. Just basically click on Run. You can also save this to a directory if you want to delete it later, but since I'm in a VM, I don't worry about cleaning up because it's gone when I reset it, so I'm not really worried about hard drive space or garbage in the registry. Someday you'll worry about those things, not today. Wait for it to download here. One of the things we're going to do later in the video is I'm going to actually show you a hacking technique in a utility suite that I use called Backtrack. It runs in Linux, Ubuntu build, using the social engineering or set tool. And I'll actually walk you through how an attacker creates a web page that looks like, I'm not sure which one. I haven't really thought of what I want to use yet. It's got some templates, so I'll probably just use lookalike Google or maybe a Java page, Facebook. We'll see. Anyway, we're almost done here. Okay, I click on the Run. And we'll go ahead and close out that. And standard installation is fine for this. C drive. And we're going to leave Firefox launch on there. First thing is it's a new install. It's going to ask you if you want to import your bookmarks and passwords and your browsing history. And that's fine. So at least all your favorites will be there as well. So click Next. You can also tell Firefox to import your home page, whatever the page is that loads when you load Internet Explorer. It says finished. So it is now successfully loaded all the bookmarks. You notice it looks a lot like Internet Explorer. You'll find that there's some different nuances, but mostly they're pretty much the same. So now, having said that, let's go get the second piece of this tutorial. Is a program called NoScript, and that's at noscript.net. So click on the link there. Here's what the page should look like. There's some instructions, some information there, but basically the install is right here. Just click on this link. Pop-up box asks you, basically it's a plugin confirmation telling you, the browser's telling you that something wants to install as a plugin. And we're going to click Allow. And it comes up here as an add-on. We'll install it. And it wants to restart the browser. So now if you'll notice, we now have a little icon up here with an S on it. And it's not Superman. This is NoScript. So basically what NoScript will do is sites that it doesn't know about, it will forbid execution of various scripts, Flash, just all types of browser or HTML web design techniques. I don't want to go into great detail about it, but it'll basically stop those unless you tell it to run them. So virtually most, I'd say probably 90% of the exploits, if not more, that you encounter and get your browser infected with, this would stop. The problem is you're going to have to become sort of a software engineer yourself. You're going to have to understand that when you bring up a site, there's going to be pieces of it that might break. It's going to think Flash isn't installed, but it really is. You just have to allow it. So, I mean, let's start with espn.com. So as that comes up, you'll see NoScript. This is pure HTML that came up. If you look at the bottom, there were scripts that were forbidden. You can click there and you can see the various ones. You can allow the whole page. You can allow all the redirects. Lots of times sites do cross-site redirects inside hidden iframes or hidden boxes that you can't see. And they're actually pulling information up into the same screen, but they're from different sites. Well, those sites can become compromised and actually infect your computer. And in fact, that's typically how hackers and malware writers infect your PC, is that they utilize those technologies or exploits. So what we can see here is, if you read across the top, no, we don't need any help from you. We can look at across the top. We can allow all the different pieces of this. I typically say no. If it's not broke, don't fix it. I'm able to see the ESPN guide here in my tabs. Click on NFL. So as you can see, it's working quite well, and it's continuing to block content that probably could harm, depending on the site. So that's what we're going to cover there.